Hello and happy Tuesday and happy Tapping Tuesday. This is Dawn, and I have been back for a little over a week now from my amazing Costa Rica vacation. And so I think last Tuesday I was probably a little still jet lagged. So today I'm feeling much more with it and back in my body and getting back into the groove of life. And in the last few days here in Los Angeles, at least, I know lots of people are experiencing rain and snow and even um, hail. But here in Los Angeles, it's probably about 60 degrees, but super windy. And I'm glad that it's not so hot because when it gets warmer, hotter, and then also the wind, that can sometimes be a disaster for fires here. So I'm glad that it's cool and not too warm, but the wind is kicking up. And even though I closed all my windows, I've noticed that I'm experiencing some stuffiness, more sneezing. Some people might call it seasonal allergies. I'm one of the lucky ones. I do not have allergies year round, at least not to outdoor things. But so I just wanted to give a demonstration about how you can use tapping, EFT tapping, to help with any allergies or seasonal allergies or really anything. If you're feeling any or having any physical manifestations of any type of symptoms, then you can use tapping to tap, of course, on negative emotions around it, like frustration or anger, or, it's just a pain in the butt, whatever it is. But you can also tap symptomatically on the issues. So if you're wanting to tap along, feel free to. I encourage you to do that, but just know that this is a general demonstration for educational purposes. It's not meant to be individual therapy for anyone, and that if you're going to tap along, that you're agreeing to take responsibility for your own well-being. So when you're tapping on your symptoms, obviously giving a demo like this, I'll just say a bunch of different things. So if whatever I'm saying doesn't apply to you, you can still tap, but think about your own symptom in your mind or in your head. So that's a great way to, be able to follow along and get the benefits of tapping. So we're going to start on the karate chop point. And just repeat after me out loud. If you can't say it out loud, just say it in your head. And again, feel free to insert your own words if there's anything that doesn't apply to your situation right now. Even though I'm feeling a little stuffy and the wind is blowing like crazy here, and I've noticed that I've had a little bit more congestion than I normally do, and my nose and my nose is dry, and perhaps I've got some sneezing going on. I forgive my body for taking on these symptoms and know that it's just temporary. Or maybe it's not if you have allergies all the time. But either way, I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Even though I've got some allergies going on right now and a little bit of a stuffy nose, and I know mostly it's just because of the wind kicking up right now, and dust and things are getting moved around outside my window. I deeply and completely love and accept myself and forgive my body for having these symptoms. Even though I'm feeling some stuffiness and congestion and maybe a little bit of a tickle in my throat and sneezing, it makes sense because of all the wind that's kicking up right now and all the stuff flying around when I go outside. I accept how I feel, I forgive my body, and I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Inside the eyebrow, feeling these allergies today. Side of the eye, and even though I closed all my windows, I can still feel the effects of it. Under the eye, especially when I go outside. Under the nose, and I've got a little bit of a stuffy nose. Chin point, or perhaps a little bit of a runny nose. Collarbone, and I'm noticing I'm sneezing a lot more. under the arm, and perhaps I have a little bit of a tickle in my throat from all the stuff in the air. Under the chest, getting moved around. Wrist points, feeling these allergies. Top of the head, and I walked by some star jasmine the other day. Inside the eyebrow, and even though I know I love that scent, side of the eye, some people have allergic reactions to it. Under the eye, so although spring is a wonderful season, under the nose, it can also present some challenges. Chin point and some frustration. Collarbone, feeling these seasonal allergies or allergies. Under the arm, perhaps I'm sneezing a little bit more than normal. Under the chest, or have a stuffy or runny nose. Wrist points, or feel the congestion. Top of the head, I want to let these symptoms go. Inside the eyebrow, I want to bring my body back into alignment. Side of the eye, and feeling stronger than ever. Under the eye, so I want to release these reactions to the allergies. Under the nose, I want to balance my body system for perfect and wonderful health. Chin point, or as good as I can get it right now. Collarbone, and I choose to give myself ease and grace. Under the arm, I choose to remember that this is only temporary. Under the chest, I choose to let go of any frustration around these allergies. Wrist points, and I choose instead to be calm and relaxed. Top of the head, I choose to remember that my body is doing the best that it can. Inside the eyebrow, and I choose to practice good self-care. Side of the eye, especially if I'm feeling run down. Under the eye, I choose to rest more and have more balance in my day. Under the nose, and I choose to take a nap if I need to. Chin point, and eat delicious, nutritious food that supports my body and my immune system. Collarbone, I choose to balance my histamine level. Under the arm, I choose to remember my body is doing the best it can for me right now. Under the chest, I choose to be kind and gentle with myself. Wrist points, I choose to have compassion for myself and my body. Top of the head, I choose to relax my whole system. Okay, take a deep breath. Wonderful. And now I just wanted to demonstrate a little lung meridian point. So if you do feel like your allergies are kind of going into your lung or into your throat, so this kind of line between, on both your hands, or excuse me, both your arms, between the line of your thumb, where your thumb is, all the way down the line from your thumb to your, your elbow, on both arms. That line is the lung meridian point. So you can just like lightly tap. I'm trying to get all the way in frame here. You can just lightly tap right here along that lung meridian point, where the thumb line is, all the way to the elbow. So you can tap that lightly, and if there's any area between the elbow and the thumb that feels a little bit more tender than others, just tap there for a moment. Just slightly. And then the other side, tapping the right arm between the thumb and the wrist, that line there. And per my acupuncturist, that is the lung meridian point. So especially if your allergies are going into your lungs or your throat, tap that point. that's just a little extra bonus there. So thank you again for watching. My name is Dawn. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and EFT tapping practitioner. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and send me direct message. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.